Meera and her parents, Sara and Vikram, were very surprised to hear the story of Snow White. They had never heard of a world where princes, there were dwarfs and magical queens. Still, they believed in Snow White and promised to do everything they could to help her. Vikram, who was a scientist, asked Snow White to describe the cave in detail. Snow White told him the location of the cave and about the strange door on which mysterious symbols were engraved. Vikram listened to him attentively and said that this could be a case of time distraction, a phenomenon where one travels from one place to another or from one time to another inadvertently. Vikram prepared his special flying car to help Snow White find the cave. Sara took care of Meera while Vikram and Snow White left for the forest, where Snow White had to find the cave. Their modern flying car was flying fast over the forest. Snow White was looking at the dense trees below and remembering her old world. She was missing the prince and the seven dwarfs very much. After flying for a long time, Snow White saw a familiar place below. She asked Vikram to drive in that direction. After some time, they found that mysterious cave. It was dark and quiet inside the cave. Snow White went to the spot where she had seen the ancient door, but it was no longer there. The wall was completely flat, as if there had never been a door there. Snow White became disappointed. She thought that she might never be able to go back to her world. Vikram consoled her and said that they would not give up. They made a lot of paintings on the walls and used his scientific instruments to carefully scan the area. After some time, one of Vikram's instruments detected a strange energy field emanating from a particular part of the cave. He looked closely at that place and found a faint line appearing on the wall, which was probably the remains of that door. Vikram told Snow White that this energy field is unstable and may open only for some time. They have to wait for the right time. For the next few days, Vikram and Snow White stayed near the cave. Vikram set up his equipment to monitor the energy field. Snow White spoke to Meera and Sara on video call and told them about her, informed about the progress. One night, Vikram's instruments indicated a strong energy wave. He asked Snow White to come inside the cave immediately. That faint line on the wall now looked like a shimmering portal from which strange light was coming out. Vikram explains to Snow White that this may be their only chance to get back to her, but it could also be dangerous. Without hesitation, Snow White said she wanted to return home. Vikram gave her a small device that could help her stay safe in her world. Then, Snow White took a deep breath and stepped inside the shimmering portal. Once again, she felt a bright light and a strange pull. When the light dimmed, Snow White found herself in the same cave, but this time the door was back in place and the same mysterious symbols were shining on it. Is Snow White back in time? Is her world still the same as it was when she left it? And will she ever forget Meera and her family? You will get the answers to these questions in the next part of the story.